What's the problem with these movies that people don't like?
It's just those ones had no plan. They didn't know what they were doing. Like
Is it-
J.J. Abrams was the director of the first one. Then they changed it to Ryan Johnson. They had another director, but they fired him. They didn't like his plan. Then they changed it to Ryan Johnson. And I feel like he didn't really get to do everything he wanted to do. I don't know. It just didn't work with the plan that J.J. Abrams set up in the first one. So he just fucked up everything.
Is JJ shit good?
Yeah, it could have been good. He did. He came back into the third one because everybody shit on Ryan Johnson, and then everything from Ryan Johnson shit got fucked up. So it was just a mess. Everybody's plan got fucked up. So it was just like, I don't know.
So just everybody's trying to make a Star Wars movie without coinciding.
Yeah, it's like basically if Marvel had no plan and they just did movies.
If they did what DC did,
Yeah.
They did exactly that.
That
But
sounds nasty.
I don't hate them as much as other people. People are really. I honestly think Star Wars fans are the most toxic out of any other fandom.
Yeah, it's because they treasure the old one so much,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like with baseball. Like there's the old school fans that don't like the new game now.
Mm-hmm.
They hate it. Like they hate how we're adding different teams. Because the game is changing, and as it's changing, those same people from that used to watch it fucking 30 years ago are hating how it looks now. So it's literally the same one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
People don't want the old ones to get trumped by the new stuff.
About if you add a woman to anything Star Wars, you add somebody, a person of color.
So
yo, they go crazy, bro.
That's pretty much everything.
Yo, they attack the actress or actor. OD, bro.
That's corny.
OD, they threaten them. Yo, they go crazy. There was one character in the Ryan Johnson one. She's barely in the third one because how bad it was in the second one. Because they attacked her so much, they drove her Twitter, all of that. It was horrible.
So I guess whatever. I hate fans. I hate fans who really do that dumb shit.
That shit is terrible, bro.
You're tagging somebody who, got a job with somebody. So obviously the people who are making this story chose that person. It's not like they just put themselves into it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't just kill somebody over that. And I'm sure they're not even giving that a try as well.
No, they don't care, bro.
As what everybody else does.
People love to jump into conclusions, especially this era.
Especially this area. Everybody got opinion. Opinions are fine.
Little Mermaid is black. Oh,
as many reviews I've seen where people are like, "Oh, this is whack." I haven't seen it yet, but it's whack.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
when you see those reviews, right?
Like, Jesus Christ! Is it bad that I hate the trailer, so I hate the movie? What are you even talking about?
Or they like, I hate this suit. They would post a clip on Twitter and attack the movie, but none of them will ever see it.
Yeah. Oh, this looks trash. Oh God, it looks trash. Okay, did you watch the movie? No, but it looks trash. What are you saying? What the fuck are you even saying anymore? Ah, boy.
I don't care. Andor is one of the best shows I saw this year.
Definitely good. I like watching it.
Definitely one of the best shows this year.
Okay.
That girl though, Bix, she's fucked up.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's all fucked up.
Yeah, every character in that shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's season 3 supposed to come out? I mean, season 2.
They started filming like a couple weeks ago, but I don't think it could come out next year during this time, or maybe like the beginning of 2024. Yeah.
Damn.
That's a long time.
Yeah. I don't know, because next year is like we have a lot of shit next year.
No.
Especially Star Wars shows.
Isn't there a whole new Marvel wave coming out?
Yep.
God.
And we have 4 or 5 Star Wars shows. It's crazy.
Damn.
Last of Us. No.
No.
Mad HBO shows too are gonna be popping up next year.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So there's a lot. There's a lot on all fields
Mm-hmm.
to look forward to.
Well, if you had a lot on your plate now, you definitely have even more. Oh
It'll be a
man.
busy fucking year next year, bro. Fuck.
What else we got?
I mean, we could talk about fucking the worst takes of all time. People talking about Marvel like it's like that's the movies that people want, you know. Like you look to Marvel because they make people go to the movies. I mean, like it's not their fault.
Yeah.
You know, like this is the worst. Like I don't agree with anything people say about those movies because it's like it's not like Disney's attacking anybody.
Mm-hmm.
They just have a little plan. Oh, we're gonna make these movies, and guess what? People still gonna see them because they're invested in these characters. These are generational characters that go forever since the 50s.
Yeah.
So it's like if they're making live action movies out of them, like Fablemans and Wakanda are not the same type of movie.
Yeah.
At all.
We all know that
But
too.
like we all know this. But to judge Wakanda saying that, oh, that's not a movie.
Mm-hmm.
To Fable, like that's not even a fair comparison to anybody because Wakanda made more money or Fable, no. It's just one genre has more fans than the other.
Mm.
You know, Wakanda was literally all those Marvel movies are for families. It's a family-friendly, films. We know by now. We all know this by now. It's been going on forever. So these takes that Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, they didn't play the characters, or they weren't the actors. Like no, bro.
Who the fuck were they?
Like they made them come alive. Like.
Yeah.
You're never gonna see an Iron Man or Captain America get played like that ever. I can't see it right now. So it's like now we're gonna take credit from the actors. We're gonna discredit the directors. It's like why is all this shit? It's been going on for a long time. Ever since I want to remember Avengers, the first Avengers movie, when that got crazy big. It's like it's like what are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to break boundaries. They're trying to keep everybody happy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody happy.
Everybody.
in all these films. And they do a really good job. And sometimes they have misses.
Mm-hmm.
But all those takes I keep hearing constantly, different takes. I don't know who's asking them about these movies.
I don't get why they have to bring up every single time like they do an interview with directors.
I don't want to hear cinema's dead. It's not that. It is not that at all because there's still really, really good original films in 2022, and like we're gonna see next year even more movies that we've never seen before, and of course our Marvel stuff because I'm a Marvel fan. I'll admit it, but yeah, those takes I keep hearing them, and it doesn't make any sense to me at this point.
We was having an argument the other day, and I think Quinn said it, and that was a really good point. Like, how are you gonna tell a kid who's 13, 14 watching these Marvel movies and tell him that that's not cinema, it's not film? Like, how are you gonna tell him that this is the best shit he's ever seen in his life? And this is the same. This is like the same things like when we was growing up, when we was watching Rush Hour. That was the greatest fucking comedy I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. And it tells people that's not, the best thing ever or whatever. Fuck. But who are you to tell me this is not cinema? This is not film. This is what This is what I gravitate towards. It. This is if you at this moment, like now that I with a clear mind, if you tell me you love movies and then like you can say your movies are Marvel movies, I can't fault you for that. This is what you grew up on. This is what you love. And if that makes you love cinema and movies even more from those movies. I can't hate you for that. Because it's just something that I wasn't grown up on. But you can look at movies and be like, oh, those are kind of weird, but as long as there's a respect thing, it's all what it comes down to. But
I think it's just disrespectful. Like you just like downplaying everybody that's involved with those movies.
Yeah, you're just shitting on it.
Like even people that you work with and know, your friends, worked on those movies as well. There's high caliber directors that also directed the superhero movie. Like I just think it's bullshit to like knock down somebody because you don't think it's cinema or whatever.
Right.
I can't agree with that. That shit been dumb since the Martin Scorsese thing came out. Oh, it's just theme park movies. It's not cinema.
What does that even mean? So Jurassic Park is a theme park movie?
I guess he means like, oh, people. I don't know, bro. But like,
what I really want to know. I really want to see what he said. I didn't get to see the clip, but like, what is people? That's the thing. We got to see what people's definition of cinema is.
Yeah. But I don't know.
And at the point, it doesn't fucking matter what it is. To be honest,
no, it
doesn't matter. Fuck what your opinion is about cinema.
It's literally art.
You like the fucking movie, or you don't like the movie?
Mm-hmm. Well, that Ethan Hawke thing that he said, that shit is facts. There's no difference between low art and high art. What the fuck is the difference? It's still art.
Still art. Like, you had a good time? All right, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Go get your popcorn. Go sit down. Enjoy the movie.
I'm not gonna knock somebody with what they love. I'm not. Also, it's their money.
Exactly.
Not everybody has money to see every goddamn movie every week. Like, if they want to go to something that they know they're gonna enjoy, fuck it. Do that.
They want everybody to put out, super deep mental films and have you thinking all day about it. Like, come on.
Like, not everybody's like that. Like,
stop.
I think we could all say like we're not gonna show our parents like artsy ass movies.
No, my dad was playing Heads Up yesterday, and I made my own custom deck, and Shape of Water came up, and I'm like, oh, she got married to a fish, and Ebony was like getting them. My dad was like, the fuck are these movies? I was like, these movies you will never watch. You will never watch Shape of Water. You'll never watch you never watch Fablemans. You'll never watch Legend with Tom Hardy. You wouldn't watch these type of movies. But
I wouldn't dare put any of those movies. I put Top Gun for my dad. I put Black Adam for my dad. I wouldn't put any of those movies. Fuck it.
You know what? What's your guys' definition of cinema? I say cinema is something if it invokes a emotion out of you, if it brings out any type of like, if you come out of it with a different mindset, that is cinema to me. Whether it's a happy emotion, whether it's like, oh shit, I look at things different because of this, or why did this happen? It's just getting your brain working. That to me is cinema.
You nailed it. That's how as long as you feel something.
Not angry though. Not like this movie was so shit that I'm angry. Not that, but like you coming out with something. You're not leaving that theater or whatever you see it with anything, like with nothing. So
I don't know, bro.
That is cinema.
Like,
it's not a theme park ride.
I'm offended because
I'm
offended because, as you guys know, my favorite movie is Spider-Man, and I love that movie. This is the reason why I'm even doing a podcast. If it wasn't for that movie, I wouldn't like movies as I do now. I wouldn't love it. I wouldn't care for it. I wouldn't feel something for movies that come out. That movie made who I am. That's inspiring me. It made me feel something. So I don't know. And you're gonna sit there and like downplay Sam Raimi's work in Spider-Man?
Fucked up.
Hey, bro, you see what this guy did? He did something that nobody else did before. He moved the camera in the superhero movie. He did practical effects. He worked his ass off in that movie. That's fucked up to say it. I don't like a lot. But
hey, at the end of the day, fuck you.
Yeah. And to be honest, everybody making a big show about it on Twitter, like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I actually don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm gonna go see whatever the fuck I want.
For real, bro.
And if people stop making, good movies, I have hundreds of movies before I could go back to and watch again, or movies I've even touched yet to watch. So I mean, hey, there's an endless catalog of movies that are for you and not for you.
You know,
An endless amount, endless.
like, like bones and all.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know if you guys saw Simu Liu's tweet about it. The dude that plays Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
He was talking about, he didn't disrespect Quinn. He was like, obviously these are amazing filmmakers and you can't take nothing away from them. But he was like, to downplay these movies and say we don't live in the golden age and all that, he thinks it's bullshit. He was like, that golden age you're talking about is mainly white. And that's a fact. You can't be mad at him either. That's a fucking fact. Now you can downplay somebody like, oh, he's getting roles. He's a Chinese actor that made hundreds of $1 million. When the fuck do you ever hear that before our time now? You will never see that. Playing a main superhero in a Marvel movie? Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'll be proud of that too if I was him. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Man, teach his own. If you one of those Marvel haters, I'm okay with Marvel. It's just stories just be too much. I'm just there just to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're that person that just thinks the cinema thing with Marvel, I don't know. Go watch Call Me by Your Name. Fuck it, though. Go watch some other shit.
Or we could just tell them, go fuck them. That's it.
Just go take a nap. Go read a book.
Marvel will make the money no matter what.
Do something else.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I love movies.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely miss not doing this more. It's funny, before we go. I remember, Matt, every single time we go to movies was for what? Anything Marvel. Anything Queen or Marvel. That's the only we will go to movies to.
That's funny.
Not to see a Steven Spielberg movie. Not to see, Tom Hanks in a movie. It was just certain things that we like, and now we're exploring a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Seen a lot of good and a lot of bad too.
Yeah.
But that's fine. But I just love seeing so many different things, because now I could like judge a little bit what things I like and the things I like, and I'm seeing more now that just the way I like TV shows is the way I kind of like movies.
Mm-hmm.
Character development, story, because if you could tell a story in a TV show, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty easy. You could do that, but in a movie, you got 2 hours. You got 2 hours. You got different scenes. You gotta make sure that these scenes, connect with each other, or however you telling the story.
Yeah.
A lot has to go right in that short amount of time.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing a lot of movies, and it's just some of these movies are 90 minutes, 2 hours, 2:30, and it don't matter the length, to be honest.
Yeah, back then, like I was at a point where it's like I'm scared to see it. I'm scared to pay for a ticket to see a shit movie.
Yeah.
Like that was like the big scary factor of it. That's why I wait till like Netflix or whatever streaming service and watch the movie there. But now I don't give a fuck. If it's funny seeing something that you don't like in theaters. Like, fuck, man. I just stayed home for this shit.
Just look at one each other and be like, damn.
Well, it's the experience. Definitely experience.
But guess what? That's cinema.
Cinema, that's what it is.
Cinema, film.
We got it.
Hey, bro, it's just experience, man. Just watch it. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it. If you don't want to get into it, then don't get into it. Nobody has a gun to your head. force you to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp. Just don't watch it.
Yeah.
There's plenty of other movies out there for you.
People won't watch it and still talk shit about it. Because that's the cool thing to do.
Or go playing that one real movies, and then the last 3 movies you saw was Wakanda, Black Adam, and fucking Thor. What?
Well, like the comment we had a comment where it was like, it's sad that we have these guys hyping up Wakanda, whatever, with a Black Adam profile picture.
What?
You're trolling. You're just a fucking troll.
Yeah. Okay.